Team of the Year nominations are finally here, so today I'm going to do a different kind of video. I'm going to go through and choose my best 11 for the year of 2023. Make sure to comment your picks in the comment section down below. I'd love to see everyone's teams, but with that being said, let's get into the goalkeeper position. All of these keepers played really well this year. I mean, Alisson was incredible as always, Ter Stegen was great, all of them were very good, but the one I have to go for is, of course, Ederson, and that is because of the role he played for Man City when they're playing in the Prem, when they won the Champions League, during that treble run. As we all know, the way that Pep plays the game, he needs his goalkeeper to come forward and almost act as another defender in the back line. So the fact that he has that versatility, I think, is incredible. It's something new in the game, or relatively new. It's great to see, and I think overall, for his contribution to Man City's treble, I think he deserves that spot right there. So we're going to put Ederson here at goalkeeper. Now for the center backs, or the wing backs, so the right backs and left backs, this one's going to be tough. I think the most obvious choice in my opinion is Virgil van Dijk going in at the center back position. I think he's clearly one of, if not the best defender right now in the world. And to pair up with him, I could go for an obvious choice like Ruben Diaz or Stones because of their treble win, but I'm actually going to switch it up a little bit. I'm going to go for a new player that has entered the scene. I mean, Saliba is really good, but Kim Min-jae, I want to give him his flowers, so I'm actually going to put Kim Min-jae at the left center back position. Now, as for the wing backs, I will admit I don't pay as much attention to them. There is one, though, that I know has had an incredible year, or an incredible past few years, and he is so integral to his team's performance, especially in the Premier League for Liverpool, and that is Trent Alexander-Arnold at right back. His long balls, the chances he creates are incredible, so I think he deserves a spot in the team of the year. As for the left back position, I think I have to go with, once again, a more obvious choice, who is Theo Hernandez. Now, of course, DeMarco had an incredible year. Inter made an incredible run, but I am going to put Theo Hernandez just a little bit higher than him, so he's going in at the left back spot. Now we're in the midfield, and I am going to go with a defensive midfielder because I think it is important, and I think this guy does deserve he is the best DM, I think, in the world right now by a long shot, and that is, of course, the main man, Rodri. I feel like Man City are a bit broken when they don't have him in the squad, so he deserves a spot for sure. And then I'm going to have to, I know this is going to end up being a little bit more of a Man City dominated team, but I'm going to have to go with Kevin De Bruyne as the right center mid. I think he for sure makes it into the team. And then out of all of these players, tons of incredible players, but I think one has really burst onto the scene and has created such waves in the game. And he, I think, is on track for a Ballon d'Or level season. We'll have to see how things go. It is somewhat early, but I do think Jude Bellingham should get a spot here in the left center mid position. Plus, his card in game will be broken. Imagine if these guys actually get Team of the Year cards in FC Mobile. Ederson, broken. Kim Min-jae, broken. Van Dijk, broken. He's going to have way too much pace. Trent Alexander-Arnold's passing is going to be crazy. And then Rodri is probably going to be like the best DM in FC Mobile. Bellingham, we already know is broken. Kevin De Bruyne, we already know is broken. So forget actual real life performances, if these guys get these cards in game, it's going to be crazy. But with that being said, we're now moving on to the attackers. And this one's a bit interesting. We have a few different options. We'll start with striker. There are quite a few options for striker. We could go with Haaland here, who is probably going to be a lot of people's choice. We have Harry Kane, who had an incredible year with Bayern. Osimhen had an incredible year for Napoli. Got to give him his flowers for that. Benzema was decent. Ronaldo, top goal scorer of the year, although he is in the Saudi league. And of course, we have Lewandowski, but I think the one that deserves the spot is Erling Haaland. Like I said, I am putting some more weight on the treble and all of the trophies they won. Not only that, though, just how well they performed in the Premier League over the 2023 calendar. So I got to put him up top because I do think he is the best striker in the world right now. And with him on the left wing, I think this one is a very obvious choice. Some people might get mad of me saying that. I think Heung-min Son, although he plays center now, it's here and there, had a great year. I do think that Vinny Jr., where is he? Vinny Jr., I think it's at the very end. Vinny Jr., incredible for Real Madrid. Gotta love him. But I do think the guy who deserves it the most, and it's sort of, in between whether he's striker or left wing, but I'm calling him a left wing, is Kylian Mbappe. one of the best attackers in the world right now. You gotta say it's possibly the best attacker in the world. But I'm not gonna get into that debate. But I think Mbappe would be incredible, and plus these two guys in FC Mobile would be broken. And now we have the right wing position. Now I think the right wing position is going to be quite debated amongst a lot of people because, of course, a lot of people will likely think about or may go for Messi. But I think part of that is people remembering or thinking of Messi in his World Cup run, which was in 2022. And I don't think that should really have much weight, if any weight, going into 2023. Of course, he played really well for Inter Miami, played well in their tournaments and in their league play, but I do think there is a right wing that has outshined the rest in this season, and I will give flowers to one other guy as well. Bukayo Saka played really well on the right wing, but I do think the best right wing right now is Mohamed Salah. I think he 100% deserves that spot. And that there is my team of the year for 2023. I think the attacking line is incredible. Once again, I also want to think about it in terms of these players being playable in FC Mobile, because part of it you have to think about is what players do you want to have in your new teams. Of course, we are choosing for their real life performances, but having them in game is going to be really exciting. So this front three, incredible, like broken in FC Mobile, and they also deserve it in real life. Bellingham, Rodri, De Bruyne, I already talked about it. What a crazy midfield trio that would be. The defense is rock solid. And then, of course, we have Ederson, an incredible goalie, in net. So this is my team of the year team. Let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think of it? What players you would change, or if you completely agree with my team. I do expect a lot of people to have differing opinions. That's completely normal because people view the sport differently, like different styles of play, whatever it may be. So make sure to let me know your opinion in the comment section down below. And if you have a completely different team than me, make sure to comment all of the players in that team. I'd love to see what your team looks like. Anyways, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.